Z wouldn't have hired someone we couldn't trust. But down the two of us, must be doing something right, right?
Does it really matter that much, knowing his name?
Something.
You don't know my name, but you say you trust me.
And for me, what I thought was interesting, and so what I delved deeper into and was interested in exploring was this idea of responsibility. Like, these people aren't connected to the actual murders, they're just making a living off of it. That, for me, is what made me interested in exploring this world.
The advantage of that is that because we focus on original works, we have the great privilege of working with original playwrights, and they are pretty involved in the Force of Nature productions. Like, all the writers that work with us are pretty involved in the process, and Kerry more so than most others. He gave me obviously and us the reign to explore and create early on in the process, and the constant discovery of the characters and what they each related. I didn't want to tie it into something rather than just make it our own.
I like to think that's the last thing they see before we bury them. You know, they get one last look at those stars. Just, Jacob, what do you think you're doing? It won't happen again. And I still don't know anything about you, so you're all good, right? That's exactly why I go, because there is no home. You know, nowhere to be. I guess the hardest part of like figuring out James was just like really accepting the fact that like he is an open book, like 100%. Like, there's always like a part of me that was like thinking like because these other two guys are like it's this game of how much they're like lying to themselves as much as they are lying to the outside world. I didn't think of him as someone necessarily with a specific mental disorder. I just saw him as basically just someone who almost like just can't keep track with himself. How am I supposed to get to know her like this? You're not. I expect you to do your job, keep your mouth shut, and go home.
I'm just a kid.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, James is the only one that what you see is actually what you get. I mean, you finally get to his backstory at the end and what he lost, and kind of, I still enjoy the fact that you have this moment of feeling bad. Seems like this is a guy who's just sort of had to be erased. He's had to completely be somebody else for however many years now.
Hi, I'm Jenny. What's your name? So, as soon as the doctor cuts the cord, you grab the knife and you chop off the hand he's holding you with. Once you and the doctor's hand drop onto the bed, you crawl up to your mom. Since she's so weak from birthing you, she can't fight back as you slit her throat. I mean, there's always a way in, right? Like, obviously this is like Jenny/Amanda's circumstances are so far from anything I've experienced, but I mean, I know what it's like to love my family, and I know what loss is like. And so when we go into the whole, like, you wouldn't kill your parents if you had the chance? It's like, sure, there's the like respect, which is like kind of a fun game that I'm playing with him, but it's also like, I have to figure out how this person in front of me also matches up to the person that Z told me about. You know how people say not everything in this world is black or white, so a lot of it exists in this gray area? Same's true with people. There's a lot of gray people.